Kregon's Dark World presents Mars Connection. The carnage of the recent war had left Mars a mangled visage of its former self. Blood-red sands were now painted vermilion with the ichor of alien species, Syrians and Anunnaki alike. The once towering megapolises, the pride of the Martian terrain, lay in ruins with skyscrapers reduced to grave markers in the necropolis of progress. The great gash, a festering wound, spanned meridian to pole, a testament to the final, desperate weapons unleashed in the war's dying breath. As the dust settled and the silence of defeat echoed, the Syrians, with their armored exoskeletons and the ethereal Anunnaki, their golden aura dimmed by the destruction, stood in the shadow of the rift to etch their treaty. Called the Sirius Combine, it was a pact written in the blood of their people, laced with the hope to mend what was torn asunder. The ink was barely dry when the truth thunderously descended upon them all. The atmosphere of Mars was no more, stripped bare by the relentless onslaught, leaving nothing but a vacuum where life once thrived. Panic birthed ingenuity, for survival on this barren rock was an immediate death sentence. The humans, outlying participants but victims of the collateral, initiated the construction of an ark. This was no biblical vessel, but a colossal starship, an escape pod for a civilization. A frenzied effort of unity amongst former foes birthed the engineering marvel, crafted from the remnants of war machines and the hope of desolate hearts. Yet, for all their newfound camaraderie, the reality of their destination loomed like a specter. Earth, with its blue allure, was a wild mistress, colder than the hearts it awaited to embrace, beset with virulent diseases and wildlife that had not seen the conqueror's foot in eons. It was every cosmic horror they had feared. Irates. Embarking on this makeshift ark, the coalition faced the abyss, not just between worlds, but within the soul of every survivor. What horrors awaited were whispered in the dark corners of the ship, mixing with the cry of the engines and the shiver of human, Syrian, and Anunnaki flesh alike. As the ark's gates thunderously closed, encapsulating the selected elite, the titanic engines roared to life, shaking the dying planet to its core. Billions of lesser-fortuned souls were left outside, gasping their final breaths in an atmosphere growing thinner with every passing second, left to suffocate under the crushing weight of their abandonment. Meanwhile, on the blue planet, the Anunnaki had wasted no time. Atlantis, a city of piercing spires and luminescent streets, rose from the ocean depths, a pinnacle of their newfound dominion. The city's splendor was a facade, a shimmering masquerade for the less ostentatious plans that unfurled in the secret chambers and biolabs beneath the waves. Under strict edicts, only the creme de la creme of humanity was ferried across the cosmic tide, the genetically unsullied, the epitome of human intellect and physique, selected with a precision that was sterile and methodical. A sense of hope clung to these privileged few like the dwindling air of their forsaken world, not knowing they were mere pieces in a grander scheme. Upon Earth's arrival, the Anunnaki greeted them with feigned warmth, guiding them to the promised land with hidden shackles. Their true intent slithered in the shadows, a genetically modified virus, a sinister marvel of their twisted science. It coursed through the air, invisible yet potent, designed not to kill but to subdue, to erase the memories of Mars and its fallen legacy. A lobotomy of culture and freedom, leaving blank slates ready for inscription. Unwittingly, the humans inhaled their subjugation with their first breaths of Earth's crisp air. Their willpower dissipated as the virus rewired their essence, reducing them to docile husks. amnesiac pawns oblivious to their celestial heritage. They were to mine tirelessly, to toil for gold, a metal that held the solution to the Anunnaki's own world aflame with the scars of war. As humanity relinquished its past and embraced servitude, the Anunnaki's eyes seared through space towards the Sirius Combine, plotting their revenge. Earth's new gold would fuel the Anunnaki's resurgence and their retribution against the Syrians, a battle of cosmic scale concealed behind a theater of quiet slavery beneath the terrestrial dome. As the enslaved humans dug into Earth's flesh for gold, whispers of the heavens past bled through the soil. The War of Heaven, spoken of in hushed tones and enigmatic verses, was said to be the primordial conflict that predated even the destruction of Mars. A celestial battle where archangels and fallen angels clashed in a cosmic storm, their ethereal might matched only by their insatiable wrath. This ancient saga mirrored the Syrian Anunnaki strife, and the humans, now stooped and broken from the endless excavation, began to draw parallels. The whispers asked if perhaps their reality was but an echo of that first great war, where higher beings pulled the strings of fate, positioning pawns upon a board hidden by the veil of divinity. History, an enigma encapsulated in gold dust and Anunnaki chains, seemed now more like a repeating cycle rather than a linear path to enlightenment. The stories of old Earth, the Great Flood, the Tower of Babel, all trembled with the vibrations of a deeper truth, leaving the subdued minds to ponder in brief moments of clarity. What was true? The Emerald Tablets, as if by some cosmic irony, emerged in tales among the humans as a beacon of lost knowledge. Said to be etched by Thoth himself, these tablets held secrets of wisdom, alchemy, and the paths to ascension. Could human destiny be changed if the veil lifted and the esoteric knowledge within was understood once more? In parallel realms of digital expanse, the Library of the Untold on YouTube unfurled its scrolls for any soul brave enough to seek truth amidst the fog of deception. This modern trove of knowledge, rumored to be inspired by the ancient artifacts, served as a fountain for the thirsty to drink the stories untold, the history unlearned, and the mysteries unveiled.